The Golden State Warriors are heading into the new NBA season with unresolved questions about forward Jonathan Kuminga's contract situation, and it appears star guard Jimmy Butler has taken notice. With almost a month to go before the start of the new NBA season, the Golden State Warriors have yet to make any roster moves this offseason. The hold-up centers on Jonathan Kuminga's contract situation, and according to reports, Jimmy Butler has expressed concern to the front office about how it will be resolved. The Warriors can't make any new additions this offseason until Kuminga's contract situation is resolved, as his next deal would push the team close to the first tax apron. That leaves Golden State in a difficult spot, with the franchise still needing reinforcements to compete for an NBA title but having made no moves to this point. On Dub's Talk podcast, NBC Sports Bay Area's reporter Dalton Johnson noted that Jimmy Butler approached the Warriors front office to get clarity on Kuminga's status and how the situation will be handled. The report suggests that the lack of roster activity has started to raise concerns among the team's top stars. In that ESPN article, they mentioned that Draymond and Jimmy have checked in and reached out to Jonathan Kuminga. "I can confidently say that Jimmy Butler has also reached out to the team and been like, 'What's going on here? I just wanted to know the plan,'" Johnson said. "And of course, Steph, Draymond, Jimmy, they're in the loop. I understand that, despite Butler's concern, multiple reports indicate the Warriors already have verbal agreements in place to add free agents once Kuminga's situation is finalized. Al Horford, DeAnthony Melton, and Gary Payton II are expected to be among the names joining Golden State once the roster logjam clears." The Warriors recently improved their contract proposal to Jonathan Kuminga in hopes of finalizing a deal with the 22-year-old forward and moving forward with roster plans. However, Kuminga turned down the offer, pushing negotiations even further apart. According to NBA insiders Shams Charania and Anthony Slater, Golden State executive Bob Dunleavy offered Kuminga a 3-year, $75.2 million contract that included a team option in the third season. Reports indicate that Kuminga is seeking a deal that gives him greater control over his future. A player option has been mentioned as a possible compromise, but so far, the Warriors appear reluctant to meet that demand. While the Warriors aim to extend his contract, his eagerness to join the Kings could tilt the scales, as rejecting a new deal risks losing him for nothing. Despite limited playtime in the latter half of the 2024-25 NBA season, he delivered a standout performance during the playoffs, making a crucial scoring impact. Therefore, his potential move to Sacramento might be pivotal for reshaping Doug Christie's future roster. The Golden State Warriors face a critical decision regarding Jonathan Kuminga's future, as his potential departure could impact the roster with either Buddy Hield or Moses Moody needing to be traded to avoid exceeding the luxury tax threshold. This decision weighs both sporting and financial factors heavily. Moreover, Tim McMahon of ESPN reports that the 22-year-old star is profoundly dissatisfied with the team and remains determined to leave. Although Warriors owner Joe Lacob values his continuity, Steve Kerr may be influencing Jonathan Kuminga's potential exit. Tim McMahon reports that the head coach prefers the 22-year-old not stay on the roster, as he considers that he does not fit. This stance is reportedly pivotal in the player's decision to leave, as he aims to become a key player elsewhere to pursue all-star aspirations. Jonathan Kuminga gained prominence in the postseason, not from a strategic coaching choice, but because injuries sidelined Jimmy Butler and Stephen Curry. Rather than succumbing to the pressure, the 22-year-old capitalized on the opportunity and delivered standout performances. He especially excelled against the Minnesota Timberwolves, averaging an impressive 27.4 points over 5 games, highlighting his potential under challenging conditions. Following these performances, the Golden State Warriors quickly shifted into high gear to secure his continued presence on the team. Despite their efforts, his sparse playing time sends a clear message: his desired minutes on the court remain out of reach. Consequently, Jonathan Kuminga's future may be with another franchise, whether through an upcoming trade or as an unrestricted free agent in 2026.